Hello. Oh, I think we're back. I think we're coming back. Are we back? Are we live? This thing's working? Oh, now it says dismiss, coming in. Oh, what's going on here? Now I got to refresh this. I don't know if I'm still live on this or not. All those KS5. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening right now. Hello? Testing? My mining is shut off. I don't know if I'm actually working or not here. Are we live again or are we not live? Oh man, this is insane. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to go through all my things. I probably have another stream running now because this one died. Alright, reset, reset. Okay, that one's working. That one's working. Why is YT the only one not working right now? All the other ones are live again. Oh, thanks a lot for doing this. So I'm going to have to go check some stuff out here. There might be a new stream happening to everybody out there. I'm just double checking. Go here. Okay, yeah, I see you guys there. I see you guys there. Yeah, the old one. I'm going to give everyone the link to the new one now. This sucks. Edit. Put that in there. Oh man, now I posted my whole studio link into the other live chat. I just messed everything right up. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, you multi-streaming software something. Or is exactly what you guys said, that you know that PM guy. He saw my tweet and just ran me off. I got ran off by, yeah. Oh man, horrible, horrible stuff. Now I don't even know where I was. Do you got anybody remember where I was? What was I talking about? Was I on this or was I before this? Was I still saying something before I got to this point? We're back. Okay, so yeah, we're back on that one. We're back over here. It's this one is all messed up. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, guys. Apologize. Everything just exploded on me. Started solo mining. I was giving away a KS0. That's right. That's exactly what I was doing. But then I upgraded it to the KS5. 10 lucky guys are going to get a KS5 in this live stream. But then you guys missed all that, so now I have to cancel it. I apologize. Okay, so I was talking about solo mining. Oh man, so I started solo mining Zep. I don't know where I was. Keaton in Hive, he hit a solo block at 11% luck. We know how luck goes. I'm trying to fast forward through this really fast here. And once I started solo mining, it was the worst time to do so because right now we're at 2 gigahash on network, which is actually decent. That's not too bad. It was about 1.9 gigahash when I started. But the past 24 hours, it's been like almost 4 gigahash, almost doubled. So it was the worst time to even start solo mining. But again, as long as I hit a block in less than 6.5 days, then I should be decent at the high hash rates. Now, in theory, I need about 4 days. Looks like right now we're at 2, so it's 5 days. Slightly under 5 days. Seeing how the network hash rate kind of came down right now. But yeah, craziness. Amplifier Gaming. Meowcoin is getting a new Algo. Yes. They're in testnet right now, so you can test your GPUs to see how they perform and stuff. I did do the testing. I didn't really like it on the 3070. It didn't really feel any different, but you know, I will release the numbers, record the video and stuff. I got all the numbers together, but that's about as far as I got on that. And I only tested the 3070. It sounds like the 4000 series is doing better, but you know, the majority of miners out there, they got, look, Restream Insights. It's telling me my insights of my last stream because it crashed on me. Thanks a lot. But yeah, yeah, that's my 2 cents on that so far. So I'll let you know how it works. Have you tried Intel Xeons? I do have a dual here, not built yet. I want to put that together, maybe slap it on Vish, maybe Veriscoin. But most Intel, like 99.9% of them, don't mine very well on the profitable algorithms anyway, because they don't have enough L3 cache to do so. So they're limited in what they can mine because you're only using like anywhere from 10 to 30% of your CPU, depending on the size of the CPU and the cache in there. Now more like 3 out of 1,000. Side questions. Okay, tried that. Have you might have to try again even at 1.6 mega hash. That's like 6/1000ths of net hash. Yeah, but no, but the point is, like, if everyone had 3070s, what I gathered is almost looks like they just removed LHR. Is pretty much. It's using the same amount of power. So it's like, you think of a more efficient algorithm, you think, okay, well, I was running 150, 140 to 150 watts in kapow. I'm hopefully now only be running like 150, 120 watts. I dropped 20 some watts, but you're using the same amount of power. So it's still going to be more expensive for people. So, it won't encourage higher powered miners to mine the chain and so on, stuff like that. So, it's probably just going to be the same people mining it, and it won't really encourage more people. And it's probably going to be producing the exact same amount of heat and everything. It's not any cooler as well because it's the same power draw happening at the wall. At least on the 3070, like I said. Remember, guys, that's the only GPU I tested because it's the most popular one. Red Panda, why do you cut Robin's internet? Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know what happened. You guys I saw you guys talking away in chat. I went to check my phone. Am I still connected to the Wi-Fi? And my Streamlabs Ordelio there says reconnecting. And yeah, everything went out. Just, I don't know what happened. It was weird. Never happened to me before. Craziness. One day, just like BTC, single Kaspa ASIC miner will make 200 terahash. Yeah, crazy. I expect, I think eventually, like long term, we're going to see, I don't even know how big of an ASIC we'll see on Kaspa eventually, like especially when it gets down to like 0.01 block rewards or something really crazy at the end. We'll probably see like 1 terahash freaking, or not 1 terahash, that'd be pretty lame. That's a KS1 right now. We'd see like 1 petahash miners or something insane probably be emerging at there at like 100 watts. Maybe not 100, maybe 1,000, 2,000, I don't know, 3,000. That's still kind of there, but it's going to be insane. I think the hash rate is going to be insane eventually when we get to the tail end of Kaspa. Like the video, guys, there's 150 of us. Yeah, guys, there's only 37 likes, probably because you guys all liked the last video, which I know you didn't, but we have a new stream now because everything disconnected. But yeah, hit that like button, guys. 163 viewers, 38 likes. Oh, I should have left the other one on to see if people are still talking away in the old stream that crashed. That would have been something to see. I got 4 new AMD servers coming in, so maybe those will beat a Xeon on Zeph. Oh, what servers? What servers you getting, Yusuf? Yusuf Putz. Are they like big, massive, brand new epics, like 128 cores? That'd be expensive. All right, so what am I looking at? Let's just go back. Oh, not that one. Let's go to this one. Look at the prices here. This is why Red Panda is so rich. Because in Canada, Bitcoin is almost $70,000 again. That's right. But it takes 1 Bitcoin to fill up your car with gas here. So that kind of sucks. In US, it looks like 51.6. So what do we got here? 51. Oh, whoa. Wait. Is that right? That is way out to lunch. That is nowhere near what the price is. Is that right? 51. I might have to refresh this. This is actually showing 69, almost 70,000. Okay, yeah, that's way out to lunch. What is happening here? What's this in Oh, I'm in Canada. Oops, I'm really messing you guys up now. I'm really messing you guys up. Where is USD? There we go. There we go. That makes more sense, huh? Look at that. You just got to, have it on the right side. You guys couldn't even see what I was doing anyway, so it didn't matter. I had it on Canadian here, and it was showing $67,000. I was like, uh-oh. I always have my portfolio in USD to make me feel better. I know, so do I. I always keep it in USD, but for some reason, I was looking at something in USD, or in Canadian version. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. I was trying to sell. I was coming up because I do have all my Ethash ASICs hosted over with custom computing. So Octa.Space went up to like $1.50. I think it's, what's it at right now? Let's have a look. So I was actually getting ready because I know what my power bill is most likely going to be. So I was selling some coins. Oh, it's coming back up. So like I was over here at the dollar. Where's $1.50? Maybe it was 2 days ago. Whenever it was. Oh, there it goes. Right about here, I sold it at about $1.50 to get my power. And now it looks like it's come back up. So now watch it go to $2, and I should have waited. But you never know when it's going to happen. I seen the pump. I sold some coins. I got the power ready. I'm waiting for the bill to come. That way I could pay them. And so that's why I had that on Canadian to kind of figure out how much it's going to cost here. So, yeah, so that's what was happening there. But, yeah, Octa.Space, seeing some nice stuff there. Ethash coins are pumping. GPU coins are pumping. Everything's freaking pumping right now. Actually, there's some things that aren't pumping, but ultimately, you know, things are looking good. The Canadian money should be called igloos. Yeah, well, we use ice actually because we have the abundance of it. That maybe that's why it's such high inflation, because we just live in ice. So you just go to the backyard, hit the ice with a hammer, and then you take it to the grocery store and say, "I'd like a bag of chips. Here's some ice out of my backyard." Sometimes a seal helps as well. Ride one of those to town. Company is buying 2 new servers. I will have Zeph running on them. Okay, nice. AMD 7313, 3 gigahertz. Oh my gosh, that's a base clock. 3 gigahertz. That's a nice one. That's a good one. That's a nice size epic base clock. Cedra pumped hard. Glad I mined some 4 days ago. How's it doing now? It's been coming down, but it'll be interesting. Now, technically, Cedra is outperforming Kaspa, guys. No, I'm just kidding. That's most likely not gonna happen, but you know, Kaspa opened at like 0.0016, and then it traded sideways for like 5 months. We already seen a pump on Cedra thanks to Bitmain and Gold Shell. So, oh wait, I was gonna look up Cedra on here. It's not listed on here. What am I doing? New coins. Let's take a look at Cedra right now. What's it looking like? So now we're down to 0.00282. Hash rate is coming down, so we're seeing 8.91. What's Kaspa hash rate at? Kaspa, you are at, it's slowly coming back up, but it's still actually pretty low. Like, what happened? There was 180. Oh, that makes sense. Do you guys remember, was it last week or 2 weeks ago? We were mentioning, you know, the network hash rate was around 180 to 190 petahash. And then for the past week and a half, 2 weeks, after, like right after that, it's only been at like 160 to 165. Pretty average there. So was that maybe Bitmain testing as I looked at? So 12.6 petahash. Now that we actually look at this, an extra 12, that's around that 180, you know, close to 180. So that was probably them testing there 2 weeks ago before they finally announced this miner. So that's interesting. So, yeah, that's starting to make more sense now that we look at it. So they had these things already ripping and roaring for a good month or so before they actually did that, which that's about the timeline. Good 1 month pre-mine break-in. Is that about what they do? Sound about right? Oh, Bitmain. On top of they probably have free power somehow because that's Bitmain. All profit. K Heavy Hash has like 4 new algos. Does it really? Is there 4 of them now? Now are they actually K Heavy Hash? Because if you look into here, K Heavy, what is this? Gorbanov. Oh, this is the scam one, I think. I remember this one. I think this was the first actual K Heavy Hash fork, and this one turned into a scam. Yeah, it probably rug pulled out already. I forgot about this one. Yeah, it started good, nothing, and yeah, I don't know what happened here. But there is another one. What's the other? Is it Nexella? Is that the one that is listed as K Heavy Hash? Oh, they changed it finally. So it used to say K Heavy Hash, but it always was Carlson Hash. So the ASICs would not work on that coin. So there's only really 2 forks that you can mine right now. I guess 3. One's a scam, not listed. But let's take a look at the current profits now. What are things looking like right quick? If I come into here, we're going to look at Cedra right quick. Let's bounce into, what do we got? Let's do, what should we look at? A KS0 Pro. 200 gigahash. Let's do 200 gigahash on both. See what the current money situation is looking like between them. So 0.00282 right here. 0.0282. And current network conditions is looking like 8.49. 8.49. 8.49. All right, now let's have a look to see what Kaspa is up to in terms of profitability. We got 165 petahash. 165. Was there a point in there anywhere? 0.04. So 165.04. And the current price of Kaspa is 16.7. And bump, bump, bump. Oh, they're getting pretty close now, guys. They're getting pretty close together in profitability, as, you know, the equilibrium and the drop in price on Cedra is. So $2.86 is what Cedra is still making on the KS0 Pro at 200 gig hash. We are overclocked a little bit more. And on Kaspa, it's $2.28. So, like, what is that? 60 cents more Cedra is making on a KS0 Pro. Now, could we see 1 cent on Cedra? The yields are extremely high, but obviously we know Kaspa is the coin that everybody wants. And, you know, hopefully that hits $1, $2, something. But if Cedra can pull off some type of 1 cent, 2 cent thing in the bull, that's like a what? That's probably more than Kaspa going to $1 from right now. So that's still actually pretty huge. So, you know, just like, you know, stacking Bitcoin, Kaspa is obviously going to be the safer bet on the situation. But at this point in time, you may have the largest chance to make quite a bit more stacking some Cedra for a little bit. So that's where the gamble plays off. So I'm gonna mine it for probably a week or two, and then eventually move back to Kaspa. But I think it might be worth just holding. If it dies, it dies. Whatever. I spent 2 weeks of power. Yip-diddy-yah, yee-haw. Whatever the saying goes. So, you know, it might be worth just having a little bag just in case. You know, I could be 100% wrong and it could crash and die tomorrow. That's very well possible. We'll see what happens. Cedra is nothing but a Kaspa fork and AI hype. For sure. I agree with that. But just like any fork, all sorts of forks always have just quick hype, no hype. But then sometimes they do some crazy pumps out of nowhere. And with the upcoming bull run, you know, stupid money flows in the craziest of things. So we never know. You know, you never know. Right now, it's just like, remember early Kaspa? Everyone's like, oh, whatever, this, that, oh, that. All of a sudden, Kaspa goes up, you know, 10,000%, and everybody wants it at that point. We're in the same boat with all of these. We're in the stage where we don't know what this coin's going to do. It's probably going to do nothing, but what if? And then 6 months goes by, all of a sudden it hits 1, 2 cents. Everyone's like, holy crap, I should have held it. I should have done that. I shoulda. Never end up with the shoulda. Make a choice and just stick with it and go from there. Again, Kaspa, safe choice. Cedra, gamble, possibly lose everything choice. But we always love the possibilities of things. Sorry, Rabid was at birthday. Oh, happy birthday, Tech Man. Nice. Forks of forks. Hey, guys, you think you've seen forks yet? Just wait. Now, there's going to be a lot of forks coming here soon, especially in the next bear market when we get through all this. Because right now, technically, we're mining a bunch of forks and new coins that weren't even here last cycle. So that's the thing. But now, remember, Kaspa has the 10 blocks per second. You know, in theory, the smart forks are waiting for the chain to fully implement all its work. You know, let them do all the work, then we'll fork it. So we have the 10 blocks per second coming on Kaspa. You know, eventually there's going to be smart contracts and stuff. So once Kaspa fully implements everything it plans on implementing, imagine all the forks that are going to come at that point, because then you can just, oh, you got smart contracts, we got 10 blocks per second, you know, update to 30 blocks per second. You know, we got all this stuff, and go. The forks are going to be insane. There's going to be so many more forks coming out as more and more coins advance to where they want to actually be. So things, we haven't even seen nothing yet in the terms of forking. It's going to get insane here pretty soon. Can you update ETCMC node on live stream? Oh, you know, I could, but I can't at the same time because I got to do my claiming first. So I think, I got to do that all today because they're in UK time. I think the deadline is tomorrow, isn't it? Is tomorrow the deadline that you got to get it all updated? So sometime tonight if you're in North America. So, yeah. But, yeah, I got to get all my claims through before it because, yeah, this one has 126 in it. And all the other ones are like that, too. Oh, now I just glitched. I hate it when I do that. Oh, man. There we go. But yeah, I got to do all my claims, and then I'm going to update all my nodes today. Probably after this live stream, I'll do all that. And I don't know. I could probably try to record it right fast and release it ASAP. But, yeah, I don't know. It's a very simple process. You literally just, if you have a claim it. If you don't, shut it off. Download the update. install it, override it, wherever you got to do for what it's at, and then turn it back on. They have another update, 1.25. I don't know. What is their latest update? Let's have a look. ETCMC. Did they do another one? Update check. 1.24. Yeah. Here's their latest update is 1.24. And the deadline is today or something. If you don't do it, you, I think, lose your coins. Speaking of this, what's the current price at anyway? Where are we at? I can't find my prices. I lost it. Lost my price. What? Am I on the right one? Yeah, it should be in here. Oh, I gotta scroll down. There we go. Current price is, any guesses? Anyone check it recently? Oh, 11 cents. All right, awesome. Whoa, did it have a dip? It hit down to 10. 10 cents down here. It was seeing some action come back for a bit. You remember, like, what was this? How long ago was this? February 17th. So, yeah, not too long ago. It was starting to get some gains again, and then boom, boom, boom. It's like somebody threw somebody down the stairs here. Just, ow, my head. Ow, my arse. Ow, my arm. I'm done. And so on. But yeah, we're down to 11. So it'll be interesting, though, to see what happens. Obviously, with the emission schedule, it'll reduce a lot of that sell pressure. What'll happen in a bull with the mining pool coming and whatever, all the other things that they plan on doing over the next year. Stop the node, update, start again. There you go. Pretty much that simple. Stop the node, update, start again. Ogre MGTOW, I did not see you till now. Yeah, I didn't see you either. Usually I like saying that name, Ogre MGTOW, but I don't remember saying that when we did the intro here. Oh, I got to jump on over here. Check out what's happening over. I see Chancoin. What's going on over here, Chancoin? GG, what's happening? We're back. Yeah, we're back. We're live. I see the real amplifier hanging out there. Scafer, what's happening? Anybody on this one? Nobody talks in this one. No one likes this chat. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. The real amplifier followed you 25 minutes ago. Thanks for the follow. Oh, we got another follow over here. And another. Oh, wow. Crazy. Is ETMC making more than a KS0? Well, with the update, what's it gonna be? 4.5. Let's have a look at that right now. I doubt it. I'm gonna have to say I doubt that. So we're gonna go 4.5 times 0. Well, current 11 cents. So it's making 49 cents a day. Oh, that's not bad if you think about it. Really now, 49 cents a day. What's a KS0 Pro at? Let's just look into here right quick. 100. No, KS0 Pro is making more. $1.43 a day and $1.14 before power cost. So what would the power cost be? Let's say 100 watts times 24 divided by 1,000, 2.4 kilowatt hours times that by, I don't know, 11 cent per hour, 26 cents. Yeah, so you're still making like 80 cents, 90 cents. So no, the node is not making more than a KS0 Pro or a KS0 right now. Now, if we see 2, 3, could we see, like, rather we start hitting $2 again? Yeah, then that's like $16, $17 a day again on one node. That's crazy stuff, though. Crazy stuff. Let's pump VLC, 150K market cap. VLC, yeah. VLC could do something. We'll see. Waiting for gold shell home miners, to be honest. Yeah, so I'm interested to wonder, you know, what the power is. That's the major thing there. We have no idea what the specs are. They did say, well, I messaged James from Gold Shell there in Discord the other day. He said in about 2 or 3 days he should be announcing it. So it could be any day now, maybe Monday. We'll see what happens. But it should be coming any day on what the specs and prices and all that stuff will be. So we'll just have to sit tight. Now, I'm expecting the mini home miner to be about 400 watts, just like all their other home little mini ones. And I don't know what that'll be. 400 watts, like 800 terahash to match a KS0 Pro in theory. Now, I think their big miner, one leak number was the 1.5 terahash. If that was in the mini miner for 400 watts, that'd be insane. That'd be awesome. Gold Shell actually did something good, but I doubt it. That's probably their big miner because they are releasing a big miner and a small miner. And I think the 1.5 is probably their big miner. But who knows? It's all speculation. If they manage to pull out a little mini miner at 1.5, that'd be pretty damn sweet. But some reason I don't see Goldshell doing that. When 7950X3D video? Well, I wish it would be right now, but it's not. So I'm waiting on RAM coming from Toronto. Hopefully Tuesday or Wednesday it should be here. So that's what I got. I got everything except for the RAM. Now I was thinking about just ripping apart a 7900X rig and start testing, but I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave those there. I'm solo mining Zep, trying to hit that block. So I'm just gonna wait. You know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever, one of those days. It should be here early next week, and then I can begin it. It's going to be interesting, too, though, because when I first tested the 7950X, it was on an X60, not the highest tier gigabyte, but the second highest. Like, it was an expensive motherboard at the time, but so it's an X670. It uses quite a bit more power. So this time I have the exact same setup, exactly the same things. You know, the Gigabyte B650M, the DS3Hs, same power supplies, same coolers, everything exactly the same. So it's going to be interesting to do the 7950X3D versus the 7950X with the exact same setup. So I can't wait. It's going to be fun. It's going to be awesome to see how it actually does do. Does more RAM sticks improve hash rate in the Threadripper? Zeph mining. My Threadripper 3970 32 cores, only 13. I haven't tested the Threadripper because they're expensive, but I'm assuming yes. So Threadrippers are 4-channel. Now I don't know how they actually do the 4 channels, and Epics are 8-channel, and your consumer grade, your Ryzen 3, 4, and 7950X stuff, they're dual channel. So to run dual channel in, your 7950X, you only need to use 2 slots, one from each channel. Now the Epics do have, I think, 8 slots of RAM. So I don't know if it runs into like each one is dual channel. So you got to run 2 sticks and 2 sticks, by skipping each one, or if you just load them all up in order to get it all. I don't know that, but go through the manual and stuff and see. I'm assuming because it's 4-channel, it's probably just 2 sets of dual channel on the Epic. Now let me see if I can find a screenshot here. Kind of, what motherboard is it? Threadripper motherboard. Let's just find something for an example. Threadripper motherboard right here. TRX 40. So let's just look at this guy. Which one's this? All right, so here, okay, let's just click on it. So for an example, sorry, I had an itch. So normally we just have this one stack here with 4 slots. So to run on like a 7950X and stuff, we put a slot in, read your specs on the motherboard to make sure, because sometimes it's in the 1st slot and 3rd slot. Most of the time it's in the 2nd and 4th, but you never know. So to run dual channel on a normal, we'd run these 2 slots. So for the Threadripper, it might be running, like this one might be dual channel and this one might be dual channel. So you might need a stick here, a stick in 1 and 2, and then another stick here and here is what you might need to do, or just load it right up and it'll run 4-channel as well. So I don't know, because I haven't tried this. You'd have to read to see how it actually tells you to install the RAM and stuff, but I'm assuming it's probably I'm assuming each one is dual channel because they are quad channel as a whole, is my guess. So I don't know, but that's how I am guessing how that would work. Rabid, you should do a co-stream with Theo Vaughn. Why, he had like a big Threadripper to check out? I should do a co-stream with AMD, Lisa Sue. That would be a good one, huh? So, Lisa, tell me, what's your thoughts on CPU mining, and would you make AMD specific CPU mining CPUs? Tell me your thoughts. That's what I'd ask her. Something like that. VLC is the worst video player. I have a few. What a dude just got the work. Someone scrapped up a bunch of cyber power battery backups. What? I'm not a fan of CPU mining. Why not? What's wrong with it? It's awesome. I'm a GPU miner. Ah, you're biased. I see how it is. I'm just kidding. Diversify. I feel diversity is probably the best thing you could do. Now, I have a bunch of CPUs, obviously. I got some GPUs. I got some ASICs. I got some hard drives. I got a little bit of everything around. Now, next cycle, I might not even be mining on CPUs. We don't know how it's worked. So I think it's good to use the bear markets as an indicator on how the market may be moving into the next cycle. Like we looked last time, GPU mining was pretty darn profitable, actually, even in the bear market, but it wasn't making, tons and tons of money. But then as prices increased and miners slowly came on board, then the profitability picked up and it was awesome and everyone was making a lot of money. But then Ethereum went POS and it just destroyed the entire GPU market in theory, because now none of the algorithms, none of the coins can support that. So I really feel this is a reset on GPUs, and we're going to see the next 2029 will probably be another GPU boom, because we're going to have most of the coins now that were fairly new coming into this right now, like Flux. They're just getting started with proof of useful work. Same with Dynex. We're going to see them all really mature by 2029, I feel. And then obviously we're going to have, it's not going to be as amazing like Ethereum was coming into it. So a lot will actually finally give up this time. So it's going to take the next bear market to get an idea, because if we start seeing decent profits then beginning to pick up through that bear, it's like, okay, that's looking good. So that's usually when I make my decision on the route to take moving into it. So this route, I really feel CPUs will probably make me a lot more than if I was running GPUs. So that's why I'm going that route. And then next bull run, I could end up having all my CPUs turned off, and maybe it'll just be all ASICs. Maybe it'll be majority GPUs again. And I just use every cycle I feel is going to be a little bit different depending on the coins coming, the market that's happening, and what happened in the previous cycle and so on. Use everything around you. That's why I feel diversity, though, is probably the best way to keep moving forward. So that if all of a sudden hash rate hammers out this, all right, I'll just turn this on instead. Oh, hash rate's hammering that. Okay, I'll shut that off. I'll turn this on instead. So I have a very diverse way to stay profitable. Not just, I'm all in, GPUs only. Uh-oh, now what? I can't make any money. I can't afford to run my rigs. Everyone's just hammering with GPUs right now. I'm screwed. So I feel that's probably a bad route to take. And that's why, I don't care about what I mine with. I just mine with what's profitable. So right now, again, CPUs is looking good. I might not even mine on CPUs next run. So it might be all in GPUs, might be all in ASICs, all in hard drives, all in keyboard mining. Maybe I'll just be mouse mining, clicking every 5 seconds with a auto clicker to, mint a block on something, because there's some stupid chain called Pi that's currently doing that right now. Isn't there? Something like that. So you never know. You never know what the future may be. So just get diverse. Do a little bit of everything and then slowly kind of grow a little bit of everything, just so you're diverse on it all. One day I hope I'm rich enough to buy a CPU like Rabid Retro Mike. Oh, okay, see how Retro Mike just showed up? I totally forgot one major part of mining. And he's probably really mad right now. FPGAs. FPGAs, guys. I want more of those things too. Diversify. It's about everything. Get it all, because there's so many coins always coming. There's so many ways to mine crypto, and there's so many rug pulls that you can rug pull before the devs rug pull. So you rug pull, and devs can make you a lot of money as well. So, be ready. It's awesome. Fun stuff. Mine is fun. Demo referral or discount. Do you have it? I think I might have a referral. I'm not sure where. I can't use one though. They reached out and they're going to send me some units, but I couldn't do it because all my vehicles are too old. That's right. I live in the Stone Age, guys. I don't spend money on stupid things. That's why I said, when Lambo time actually comes, I don't really care about the Lambo. I'm more of a, is fuel efficient Honda Civic or something was what I'd probably buy instead. I would instead of the Lambo, but that's just me. I always think it's the same thing. You look at millionaires, people that win the lottery. Oh, I won $3 million. And you see, 2 years later, they're broke or they're going bankrupt. Why? Because they go out there and they pay off their house. They pay off this. They pay everything off, and then they buy a bunch of toys. And next thing you know, they have no money. And they're like, oh, now what? Sure, that's a big lump sum of payments coming out if you pay off your house and stuff. But if you make all this and in theory, just continue paying your normal bills normally, and then let your money work for you in the background, whether, you know, it's nodes or something in crypto at that. That's probably something I would end up doing, is just grabbing a bunch of different various nodes for multiple chains. But, you know, let it all work for you and just, you know, kind of technically live off some of the interest there, or, you know, put some away so that you can survive, like 100,000 or something, like Canadian. That's just quite a bit, you know, that you can get by on for the year. Or maybe you need 100,000 per year, you know, get by to the next bear or bull market again after that bear. But, you know, just don't go out and spend it all on, you know, paying every single thing off and then freaking buying toys. That's when people go bankrupt. So you know, think long term, don't get all the big fancy stuff, and then you don't have to worry about really anything at that point. That's what I would do personally. That's what I do and stuff like that. Even right now, like, maybe because I'm a broke YouTuber, that, you know, I have to kind of live a little bottom end, but I'm okay with it. I see Rabid buying a Volvo wagon. No, Volvos are actually too expensive. Half your haul put away. You need to put back 2.5 million divided into 12 months cooldowns. That way the interest and money pays for Lambo and insurance every month. That's very true. I already worked out the power price. As long as I don't see any big power hike, for 4 years of bear market mining, I need about $36,000 to $38,000. So I'm definitely going to have that saved up, because then I have my power bill paid through the entire bear market when I'm like, and that's even with more power than I have. That's like literally 100% maxed out. That's, well, I only have 230 amps and I can't really expand. Obviously I want to expand to get more power, and then it would cost more to do that. But, you know, different variables, but I'm already starting to kind of plan ahead, waiting to see how much I need just for power costs alone to make it through the next bear market. And then you set your kind of price levels, your market things, because if you start watching everyone on Twitter and other YouTube channels and stuff, like, I'm not talking about any of the mining YouTube channels. Everyone's awesome on the mining channels, right? All the mining channels are awesome. But I'm more referring to, you know, the people that deal with the trading and, you know, talking about all it's doing is a pumping, it's going to go up, buy this meme coin. Those people, those dumb people like that, stupid meme coin people, as I guess what I'm referring to here, is they're going to constantly tell you it's going to keep going higher, it's going to keep going higher, it's going to keep going higher, and eventually they're going to use you as exit liquidity. So just don't listen to any of that crap. You're going to hear it's different this time so many times. You're going to hear Bitcoin's going to $1 billion a lot. You're already hearing $500 million by the end of this year, which is insane. So just set your own goals, set your price limits, and take your profits. The way I'm looking at it is, at least Bitcoin in general, sometime between October and November, the end of next year, is when Bitcoin is going to peak. After that, it's going to go down to a bottom again and will be in a bear market. So that's going to be the peak. Altcoins are very hard to decide what's going to happen. Some are going to peak a couple months before Bitcoin. Some will happen a couple months after Bitcoin. Lots will happen around the same time as Bitcoin. And some may even happen this year. Yeah, so if you see a coin that you're holding on to, like, skyrocket, like go for 2, 3, 4 weeks, like a month straight of solid pumping gains, it might be a good time to start taking some profits. Don't, and there's always going to be someone, it's going up, it's just a dip. No, it's probably running to its all-time high at that point, so get ready to get the heck out of there. Who cares what that guy's trying to tell you? So, you know, set your goals, be ready, and just take your profits when you feel the profits are right for you. Don't let someone tell you it's going to go higher, because you'll be left holding your bag through an entire cycle again. So just be ready. You can mine on a Tesla. Well, you can mine on anything battery powered, technically. I feel attacked. Also by Pigeon, y'all. Oh, Pigeon. Get Pigeon. FPGAs and Pigeon. Do it. Oh, craziest. I think you're describing Kaspa, or invest into Kaspa. Just sell parts at a time. DCA on the way up. Yeah, you can do the DCA thing. You can do anything you want. Whether it's, you know, yeah, you know, maybe it's just taking a power for a thing, but just be ready, guys. Just be ready. And that brings us to the other point. You know, how do you guys think this bull market is going to play out? As we know, each cycle gets larger each time as more and more people get sucked in, you know, it's probably a bad term to say, because we want more people involved in crypto, obviously, to undermine everything that we know who the bad people are. Banks, governments, stuff like that. But anyway, enough about them. So we want more people to come in, but everyone from the last cycle or even previous cycle, 2017 to 2021, we're all in now. We're like, okay, we're waiting for a round where it should peak, and we're just going to dump it, sell, and go there. So is that going to spark a shorter bull run than usual because people are waking up to how the cycles actually do perform? Or is it going to still remain extended? Now, by extended, I mean, obviously, it's an all-time high is only going to be an all-time high for that 1 or 2 minutes. You're never going to be able to sell at the all-time high because at that point, it only goes down. So, obviously, you want to try to sell anywhere between the 75 to 90% on the way up type of thing, because that's when all the volume is, and it'll be the easiest way to liquidate the coins that you have. So, people will be coming in during this time, obviously. People will be buying in, talking about it, pumping it all over the place. Will there be enough people coming in this cycle? Which I'm thinking probably yes. And it'll probably equal still, about a nice full year and a half of a solid bull run. Or could we see 2 years of a solid bull run, which would in theory then kind of make the bear market a little bit less? This last bear market that went by was technically better than the previous bear market. It didn't hit as low as Bitcoin didn't hit a bottom where it should have hit a bottom compared to the previous ones. It still happened around the same time, but it didn't go as low as it actually should have based on the previous one. So we could see something like that happen again. Maybe it'll take a little bit longer to hit that bottom. It's really hard to say. Or maybe we'll stay, at a high longer and then it'll just drop bottom even faster around the same time. These are still things we have yet to see, but I'm curious how you guys think it might all happen. Techman's going to the casino, so he's definitely going to be selling some crypto to cover his losses. I'm just kidding. Good luck at the casino tomorrow, Techman. You coming to mod PMC in a bit? I lose all my money. I ignore casinos. They're bad. Someone loses money for every time someone makes money. Be sensible. That's very true. That is very true how it works too when it comes to that. You're selling your coins to somebody else. And when you're buying, you are buying someone else's coins who is selling their coins. That's how that works. So in order for you to make your Lambo, someone has to lose their Lambo in theory. But then again, it could be a billionaire and they don't care and they already have 10 Lambos, so joke's on us. I think most people getting in now will behave the same way most of us did until we learn. It's very true. It is an experience thing for sure. So it's probably just going to be a normal cycle as usual. Everyone that knows how it's done, just like, last cycle, everyone that knew how it's done was kind of playing the fiddle on, letting people know, but they were using them technically as a exit liquidity. So that would be kind of bad. But yeah, everyone learns each cycle. It's all a part of experience. Then you just kind of get set up and ready to go for the cycle when it happens again. BMW is the best. Fencoin to a dime. What? Okay, going into here now. What do we got? When are we getting the group buy for the X16Q or the Rabid Tangent? I'm holding out for the Rabid version. Me waiting Tangent wallet. Rabid version here too. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I did a poll in Twitter and it only looked like maybe 50 people would like the Rabid Tangent version. I did one in Discord. Actually, I didn't actually look to see how that one was doing because we need at least 250 people. Now we might be able to hit it actually if Tangent does. Let me just move this over here to see. Let's see if I can find where my poll was. See what the numbers look like. Numbers, where are you? Important info. Great, I can't even find it. Events? Is that it? Nope. Merry Christmas. Oh, here we go. Oh, I only got 67 thumbs up there. And then whatever on Twitter. So we need at least 250 people that have to actually pre-order it in order for them to do the printing process of it. Because they need to print out, I think, at least 1,200 cards or 1,000 cards or something. So 253 cards or something is the amount they can do. So we need at least 250 pre-orders. And so far, it doesn't look like the numbers may be there. So I don't know. Maybe I could just say, hey, you know what, Tangent, let's try it and see what happens. And then refund everybody if we don't. Obviously, that is what would have to be done. But I don't know. I'll talk to them more and see what happens. Once we get them to approve it, then obviously we need to find a design, what to do for a Rabid design. Maybe it's a symbol spread across. That new white card looks cool. So I think the symbol, then maybe the background or something spread across the white card somehow would be interesting. Or maybe we can just pick any color we want, like a solid red card with some type of the symbol, or maybe a yellow card with the symbol. Because I don't know. We have to think of something. We'll see what happens. And if we get to the point where it's a thing, you know, maybe I'll jump back. We'll jump back to the community and maybe try to get some coloring and things like that. You know what I'm talking about. I lost train of thought for a second. Lapson, whatever. Lambo's Toys Price. Doge Damon. Why does it say welcome? Why did it just jump the top chat on me again? Why did you do that? Horrible stuff. Horrible stuff. Anyway, guys, so I am going to have to run to town here soon, get node things updated and stuff like that. We've been here for a little over an hour, so I guess we're going to wrap things up. We will be back for an AMA tomorrow. Hopefully we don't get disconnected. Thanks a lot. Streaming software stuff, you all suck. Not you guys. You guys are awesome. But streaming software, it sucks. But anyway, I do appreciate it. All you guys who showed up for this live stream. I will see you on the next one. Rabid out. Lambo time, it's Lambo time. The bull run's coming and it's right on time. Oh, I'm going to be a rock star, right, guys? All right, peace out.